1879, 1955. He won the Nobel Prize. I have designed a survival sum and formula for the human race for infinity of time and space and beyond. I designed ZXI, which will be a global corporation, security corporation. I am the mathematician. Also, very important, very modest, very down to earth, and very gravity. I'm not going to be a celebrity. I'm very, I'm really strict on that. Gravity is a very important thing. I do my little chores in my home so my head can fit through the door, even though my hair does look like I've been hit by lightning 150 times and they call me lucky. But it's my warped sense of humour. Okay, but yes, never give up. Never give up. This is the mathematics, the Everest of mathematics. I know if you're not really into maths and you're not really into that type of thing, this is the equivalent of reaching the top of Everest in mathematics and flying a world flag and saying to the world, hello, I'm here, hello, I've done it. Right now, I'm on the top of Everest with a world flag and a space flag, and I've done it. I've climbed the Everest in mathematics in my mind. The human brain is an amazing thing and it has achieved this. But also I'm very ordinary, very humble in gravity, otherwise I won't fit through the door. But that's that done with. But yes, I've done it. The future survival of mankind, a survival plan for 100 billion people, is 30,000 billion. For 10 billion people, it's 3,000 billion a week. For 100 billion people, it is 30,000 billion a week. For 50 billion people, it's 15,000 billion a week. For 200 billion people, it is 60,000 billion a week. For 300 billion people, it is 90,000 billion a week. I have done a survival sum for 300 billion people. The survival sum for the human race for 300 billion people is 90,000 billion a week. The world population is estimated at 6.5 billion. I have done a survival sum and formula in mathematics for 300 billion people. The survival sum for 300 billion people is 90,000 billion a week. For a food hamper, living costs and survival equipment. Anything is possible. The impossible is possible, as someone famously once said. Impossibly possible. All possibilities. Never give up. Stay positive. Another example. If the world population is 6.5 billion, yeah, to give every single person in the world a bottle of water, and that one bottle of water costs $1, and a snack bar, an energy vitamin snack bar, costing $1, then it would be $13 billion for one bottle of water, one snack bar, $13 billion to give every single person in the world, at that estimated population figure, one bottle of water and one snack bar, which will be ate and drunk in less than 5 minutes. That's just one. 13 billion for one bottle of water and one energy snack bar for the world. Now if I did a safe zone figure for 10 billion people, for one bottle of water and one energy snack bar for 10 billion people would cost $20 billion. That's just pre-breakfast. So you can understand the huge scope here, yeah? The main survival sum I did was for 10 billion people. So the main survival sum is 3,000 billion a week. In mathematics, I went up to a survival sum for 300 billion people, which is 90,000 billion a week, to show the example that I can, and I just found myself doing it, but it just shows the context that anything is possible. When I can go up to those large sums, I just backtrack, come back to 10 billion. The survival sum for 10 billion people is 3,000 billion a week. We can do it, we can make a huge big difference, and we can go into the future. The human race can go forward into the future under a world flag, a world currency, a space bank, a survival sum and formula for the future survival of the human race. I've done it. It's done. There's 1 minute remaining. This is the Everest of mathematics. I am on the top of Everest in the world of mathematics, waving a world flag, saying, hello, I've done it. An untrodden Everest of mathematics, a survival sum and plan for the future survival of the human race. The world has a elitist group of mathematicians that meet every year or every 6 months. It's like a club. I'm sure you may take notice. The survival sum for 10 billion people is 3,000 billion a week. The survival sum for 300 billion people is 90,000 billion a week. I've done it. This is the Everest of mathematics. This is the survival plan for the future survival of the human race, for the future of mankind, for the future of the human race. This is the survival plan. Thank you very much. I'm Herbert HEXSON. Herbert HEXSON. Thank you, mathematician. Never give up. Good luck. Thank you. The Everest of mathematics. Thank you. Anything's possible. Never give up. Yes. The survival plan for the human race. Thank you. ZXI. Herbert HEXSON. Thank you. Mathematician.